Welcome to another episode of the Shay and Irving podcast. It is me, Shay, stuck in the woods of Connecticut, alone, again, because Dylan Von Dickface has some other shit to do. That's fucking 2 strikes in a row, ladies and gentlemen. He says he's not in Minnesota storming churches. He promises me that. But with his hostility towards Christianity and his big lib suicidal empathy, I don't know. I love that the joke is that I was at January 6th, which of course I wasn't. He never could have caught me. But he wouldn't be in Minneapolis, which is a shit show, by the way. By the way, it's halftime of the college football championship. We are doing a solo pod today. Little quick one. Going to talk a little bit about the game, talk about some world events, talk about me getting off my meds, all kinds of, pertinent shit. Tennis moms came after me again. That wasn't good. One tennis mom in particular. And I guess my critique, if you want to get into it now, my critique of the tennis moms, it's not personal, but it's a larger issue that we have in the world, in America too. I'll focus on that, but in the world, over the last, 2026? 15, 20 years, there has been an enormous shift politically and socially to the left with women all across the world. But in America, women have gone sharply to the left while men have, drifted to the right or stayed center. As a group, I ain't talking about your old lady or your sister, as a group. And it started with social media in your pocket and gradually just got more and more intense. And now you see 40-year-old women saying that, people who voted for Trump are evil incarnate and they're cutting off their family members and they're doing, they're interrupting ICE action. If you told me 20 years ago that soccer moms would be following around federal agents and interrupting them, arresting actual criminals, I'd have said, you're fucking nuts. There's no way. But now it's common fucking place, dude. I know libs, I'm up here in Connecticut. I know libs that will not talk to anybody who's Republican. And they think it's normal. And they will not talk or do business with anybody that voted for Trump. And they, say, why would I? He's limited my right. He's evil. He's a fascist. He's a Nazi. It's bananas to me how prevalent it is. But the idea behind it, the theory behind why women went so left, is that in general, again, as a group, women biologically want to go along and get along. They want to be a part of something bigger than themselves. It didn't make sense for them, 1,000 years ago to be an iconoclast or somebody outside of the main theory of thinking. They couldn't survive, right? So they need to be conflict-free in general. It helps them. You got to raise kids. You're pregnant. You're fucking vulnerable. It's not good for you to be starting shit all the time. So over the last 15 years, there has been a move socially towards progressive stuff. And women have just taken to it. Hardcore. Women's rights, the girl boss thing, feminism, which is all well and good. Except when you get that far away from the opposite sex, the consequences are going to be pretty bad. How do you date anyone if you're a woman if half the country's Nazis? How the hell are you going to fall in love with a Nazi? You going to have babies with a Nazi? Hey, shit, man. So that's my critique of the tennis moms is this group herd mentality gets together and they talk to each other and they convince each other how bad their life is or how bad their husbands are. Or, it's not a big deal if I have another glass of wine. Yeah. They convince themselves of a new reality as opposed to the living reality they're in, which is they live in a pretty great place. Their husbands are pretty good dudes. And they got happy and healthy kids. At the end of the day, that's pretty fucking good. I mean, that ain't bad at all. So that's my critique of the tennis moms. It's a larger issue that I'm talking about. And, I ran into one the other day. And, of course, the roommate brings up the fucking episode. She brings up the shit I'm talking about tennis moms. I said, what? What the fuck? What are you talking about? She was like, yeah, we played tennis the other day, me and what's her name? What's her name's sitting right there. I'm in what's her name's house. I'm like, Jesus fucking Christ. All right, yeah, hey, what's up? What's her name? I was, it's all good. What are you talking about, Shay? Who are the tennis? What do you mean tennis moms? I was like, people play tennis. They're moms. You call them tennis moms. And the roommate's just going in about it. About how, we all complain and all we think our husbands are shitheads. And all we do is play tennis. We don't do any real work. That's how she took it, is that I'm critiquing, because they don't have jobby jobs, that I'm somehow demeaning them because of that. I ain't. I think raising a family is way more fucking important than being, the head of marketing of some who gives a fucking shit bank. Fuck that. Hell no. Don't sell yourself to the slave of capitalism. The longtime listeners have known I do not pray at the altar of democracy or capitalism. So you ain't going to catch me with that shit. Miss me. Anyway, it was a confrontation, and I stood my ground, and I told her all the shit I just said about women going hard left, and she was not fucking happy. By the way, she voted for Biden. We got some headlines here, talk about the game that's in halftime. Fucking NFL playoffs, Super Bowl coming up. Minneapolis is occupied. Yeah, but first and foremost, it's the fakest month of the year. It's January. But that means new year, new me. No more donating money to gas station attendants or wondering how expensive a pack of smokes is, because NicoKick.com has all the pouches you need to get through the fakest month of the year. All the flavors, all the brands, shipping as fast as hell, and you can buy in bulk for even deep discounts, which is sick. You can buy like 50 cans at a time. And listen, don't pay full price. Go to NicoKick.com, use Shay in Irv, and get 20% off. Start the year right, or at least less wrong. NicoKick.com, helping degens survive January. Boom, boom, boom. Okay, halftime of the game, Indiana's up 10-0. I took the under. It was 48 when I hit it. Now it's 47.5. Looks good. Carson Beck is 6 for 10 for 49 yards. Miami has 20 yards on the ground rushing, and they had 3 first downs in the first half, and they just doinked a fucking field goal off the upright. I mean, it's been bad, dude. Miami's front seven has been good, but Indiana ended the half, and they're getting the ball back to start the second. They ended the half with an 85-yard drive. Touchdown. Oh, heartbreaker. Miami's front seven can't do this shit forever. They need some help. Carson Beck, he can't pass. Miami can't run. I mean, it's pretty abysmal offensively for Miami. It's pretty bad. And their big-ass O-line, who I think has like a 40-pound advantage over the Hoosiers' D-line in general on average, they are getting whipped on the line of scrimmage. They're getting whipped. So that'll be back on soon, and I'll be fucking leaving this pod, go to do that shit, because I fucking love it. Anyway, so everybody's getting fired in the NFL, all the coaches that you thought were safe. Bills fired. I mean, all right, let's get into the fucking Bills game, because Cooks fucking caught it, God damn it. That was a travesty. Evil what they did to him. Josh Allen had a bunch of turnovers. He broke down crying. That's hard. Josh Allen had to put on a cape because of his turnovers. It looks like he let his team down. It does. And a lot of people were talking shit on the ESPN that he did let his team down, blah, 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 blah. All right, sweet. Without Josh Allen taking the risk that he took, the fumble before the half, right before the half, him running, that's unacceptable. That's 3 points he gave up. He gave up another 3 points with that bad yes, he fucked up. The team he was guiding through the playoffs never would have gotten nowhere near that game without him doing some risky behavior all season. That's a fact. So, I mean, you get it and you don't. But speaking of getting it and don't, Caleb fingernails, dude. I don't think I'll ever forget that throw. Fourth quarter, 4th and 4. I don't know, 30 seconds left, 15, not a lot. Or maybe it was the end of the game. I don't remember. To tie the game, this dude hikes the ball, runs backwards, avoiding a sack, 20 yards, 25 yards. While he's falling backwards, he lets it rip 45 yards in the air to the back corner of the fucking end zone to a wide open tight end for the touchdown. I'm telling you right now, fucking listeners, this son of a bitch, I don't know if he had a foot on the ground, and he just fucking ripped it. I've never seen anybody make that throw in the NFL. I'm sure there's an example of one or some shit. I ain't never seen it. That dude's got a cannon. But he ended the game in overtime with a fucking interception. And that's just the youth, I guess. That sucks. That shit, it was meant to be. The Bears are electric this year. And next year is going to be a whole lot harder because they're going to get a first-place schedule. They got a lot of contracts coming up. I mean, you got to win if you're the Bears. You got to win now with Caleb's rookie contract because that shit is going to get expensive. But that fucking killed me. That killed me. Well, they got a coach there now. I'll tell you that, motherfucker. Man. C.J. Stroud, what the fuck happened to you, bro? It's like, rookie year was great, and then shit just got worse and worse and worse and worse and worse. Who is a comp? Who is a good comp of C.J. Stroud? Somebody who had a great rookie year, quarterback, who had a great rookie year. I mean, Jalen got hurt, so that's not really fair. Jaden Daniels. I wonder who a good comp would be. I don't know. I'm thinking about it. I'll think later. You fucking email me, Twitter me. Let me know what you think. Anyway, but it's just not.
It's like Carson Wentz, sort of, but not really, because there's like different.
That's decent. No, that's a decent comp.
Carson Wentz is white and C.J. Stroud's black. Back to you.
Wow. Happy MLK Day, motherfucker. Jesus Christ. Try and be festive, John. Yeah, it didn't look good. And they would have lost that Pittsburgh game if it wasn't for that defense. I mean, C.J. Stroud tried to lose that game too. But Carson Wentz, all right, fine. Seattle's really fucking good, and I don't like it. It sucks. I mean, they're good. I should like them. I don't. I just don't like them. I guess the Rams, it's going to be Seahawks, Patriots, right? That's just what we're going to do. Now the Pats get, of course, the Patriots get to face the goddamn Broncos without their starting quarterback. Jarrett Stidham, Texan, by the way. Let's see what he can get together. But, going to be dirty. Going to be bad. But, yeah, that's the bet. Patriots, Broncos, and Pats win. Or Patriots, Seahawks win. That's my bet. Seahawks over the Pats Super Bowl. Yeah. And I'll be watching that shit from the new Trump Towers in Tehran, Iran. They're putting a casino there. I don't know if you heard that. I'll stop by Greenland on the way to Iran. Cheering on regime change in the Middle East just seems fucking dicey to me. Like last time we did that, not so great. Last 2 times we did that, not so great. If committee goes, the committee, whatever. If he goes, who's going to fucking step in there? I don't know. I have no idea. And what is Israel going to fucking say about it? Israel's got to have a hand in this, like who they want to supplant committee. It's got to figure it's going to be more liberal, but then it just seems dicey, dude. Dicey as shit. But Trump stopped 800 executions according to the White House. Iran said you're full of shit. But, we got a hand in this, and we got our hand all over the Middle East, and it doesn't feel great. But at the same time, all these people, all these MAGA motherfuckers are like, isolationism and fucking, I don't want to have nothing to do with it. And I'm with you. I hear you. But the idea that you have zero foreign policy, that don't make no goddamn sense. You got to have something. You got to do something. You're still a goddamn leader of the free world. Fucking get over it. More importantly, let's get Greenland. Let's go. Let's fucking go. I want to go skiing in Greenland. Greenland is just going to be the Yankee Puerto Rico. Casinos, ski resorts. I don't know if you're allowed to kill seals up there or not. I know you can in like Finland or Norway or some shit. But if you could club some seals, I think there'd be a lot of Americans that take that trip. They do it in Canada too. And I know you think it's gross and it's awful, but it's something that has to do to the population has to be cold. It's like deer hunting out here. You just got to do it. It's not up to you. None of your fucking business. Just do it. Minneapolis is one of the things I want to talk about. Minneapolis. It's a big lib town. I lived in St. Paul for a long time. A lot of libs. I get it. No big deal. A lot of like militant libs, right? Like straight up communists and shit. Okay. The argument from those people in the beginning, the libs, right, was ISIS fascism. This ain't right. This is America. You can't pull people out of their houses without a warrant, even if they're illegal and convicted of a crime, blah, blah, blah. Authoritarian. If you watch the fucking news the last couple of days, ISIS, I mean, not ISIS. I say ISIS because that's what it feels like. There are roaming groups of, like, protesters accosting white dudes who dress nerdy as ICE agents, right? They're storming churches and shit. They're kicking down doors at fucking Chili's and saying, "Are you ICE? Dude, you drive a fucking F-150 or a SUV and you look like a square? You're ICE." See, it ain't the authoritarian that they're upset with. It's the fact they ain't wearing the boot themselves. That's it. Everybody loves authoritarianism. They love it when they're the authoritarian. That's a badass, man. But they don't like it when you got the fucking boot. And right now, the boot's on the other fucking foot, man. Get right. That Trump just got another $500 billion or some shit, whatever the fuck it was, for ICE's budget. And I don't think they've even rolled out those like new hires yet or new judges yet. Like, I don't think any of that's even implemented yet. Like, if you think it's bad now, get fucking ready. Well, I found this. I lost this a long time ago. Actually, one of the kids found it, believe it or not. They're like, "Daddy, what's this?" Don't tell your teachers. Switchblade. All right. What's the best job right now that's open in the NFL? We have Bills, Ravens, Titans, Raiders, Steelers, Browns, Cardinals. I think that's it. Best job right now. Is it Bills? Is it Ravens? Steelers? Steelers is Aaron Rodgers staying another year. Don't know. Are you allowed to buy a wide receiver? Don't know. I'm saying Bills. I'm saying Bills. And if you're Dable, do the Bills bring back Dable? Make Josh Allen sing again? I love it. I fucking love it. All right. That's a quick pod. The game's starting again. I got to get back out there. It's already the fucking third quarter. But more importantly, Super Bowl Sunday's coming up. I'm going to be out there with Dylan, talking some shit, be on the show for the podcast, do a bunch of other crap. We will keep you posted on when I'm showing up. But check out the Instagram. Follow me on Twitter. Do all the fun stuff, y'all. Don't forget the most important thing, that they don't like you, they don't trust you, and they don't want to be around you. But I fucking do. We're the fucking same. Get Shay off his meds. Get it in. Hell yeah, brother.